almost fell over. My legs are so sore. I did my first workout back with Terrence after Thanksgiving. Ooh, my legs. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to do 3 of my like go-to hairstyles these days because they're all pretty easy that like I didn't think I needed to make a video for every single one. So I'm gonna show you how I do my hair when it's like just curled down, kind of bouncy, loose curls. Then I'm going to show you how I did my hair, which I've actually been doing a lot. I just haven't shown it on Instagram as much. In the 2 little piggies, it's like so unbelievably easy. I can't even believe I'm gonna do it. Like I feel like I'm robbing you guys. And then I'm going to do the slicked back bun I do, which is probably the most complicated because it just takes some maneuvering, especially because I have the hair extensions. It just takes a little bit more work. So if you don't have hair extensions, it'll be way easier. Those are the 3 styles I'm gonna show you. I showered yesterday and just let my hair air dry. So before I style it, I'm going to use my favorite dry shampoo. I use the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo at the moment. I mean, it's more expensive than like the Teaze stuff, which I do really like. So I kind of try and use this sparingly. So I just put that on my roots because mine tend to get a little bit greasy. I'm just going to section my hair. I do about half up, half down. Just put it in a little bun. So as I told you, I've been on like a healthy hair journey. And one thing I noticed I was doing is I would put like a heat protectant in my hair after I got out of the shower. But then if I was gonna restyle it like I am right now, like I put that in yesterday, I wasn't using a heat protectant again. So I've been using the Hot Toddy Heat Protectant Mist from Dry Bar that you can use on dry hair. So before I curl it, I just spray this on all the sections. For this first look, I use the T3 1.5 inch curling wand. As you can see, it's kind of like a big, not wand, it's curling iron, it has a clamp. It's kind of a big kahuna. So I just start up close to the root because I've noticed that since I've stopped dyeing my hair blonde, my brown hair, because it's just like so healthy, it does not hold curl anymore. Like for me to hold curl, it's way harder. Like when it was blonde, that was like straw and it would just hold curl for days and days and days because I think it was just like fried and dead. Now my hair is like, it's like silk, you guys, it's like silk. I have to do a few things differently to get it to stay. So for instance, like I'm gonna curl my whole head like this and you just let it sit, and I'm actually gonna hairspray it. I used to never use hairspray, but I'm gonna put, like if I want my hair to stay, I've gotta use hairspray. So what I'm doing is basically just going section by section and starting at the root and curling away from my head, working down. So yeah, I'm just going around and curling away from my face. So once that bottom layer is done, I just spray it with hairspray. And then I do one more section. I leave just like the very top section. You'll see this is like all my hair. This is where my first layer of extensions are. So I just take this top section and section it off because this is where my bangs are too. And I do those separately. And then once again, I'm just gonna go in with the heat protectant. And just do the exact same thing. You'll have to tell me if you like when I do like answer questions or tell stories and stuff when I do stuff like this, or if you just want to see the hair tutorial. One of you the other day was like, we need to hear more dating stories, we need to hear more dating stories. And to be honest, I've not been on a date in a long time. I've seen a few situationships, but honestly, not really worth mentioning. Because 2 of them I didn't really want to date. 1 of them I would have. That didn't work out for me. I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm oversharing. Anyway, I should have timed myself to see how long this takes because it really doesn't take that too terribly long. Just enough time for a little gossip sesh. And I'm gonna say something controversial. I bought the air wrap with all my own money, $600, bought the air wrap. And I feel like when I use the air wrap curling attachment, you get essentially the exact same results as this that I'm gonna show you, this hairstyle right now. And it's just like easier to do. I don't know, I know they say like, it takes practice, but I'm like, I'm paying $600 for something. I feel like it should be easier. And I know they say it's better for your hair, blah, 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 but like when I do it, it takes forever. Okay, then we're gonna spray. And now the top layer. I'm still really trying to grow this out and it is growing, but when I was blonde, like in 2020 in the pandemic, this like layer of hair, I kid you not, I would pull it up and it would be like this. It was like this short. It was so broken. So it's getting better, but it's still short. Like, look, that's very short. I'm trying to get it to grow. So again, we just are doing the exact same thing to the top layer. Hope you're not bored. Okay, so now for the bangs. I do my bangs a few different ways. I do like doing them, that's the one thing I like doing them with the air wrap. I do them with a straightener sometimes, but I usually just try and do them with whatever tool I'm using. So today I will do them with this, and you just wrap it around and like gently run it through the curling iron without like really clamping it. There we go. And I'll do the other side like that. Trust the process. Trust the process. Bada bing, bada boom. So it looks crazy right now. This looks a little cray cray, but we're gonna leave it for like 15 minutes because my silky, 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 healthy locks of hair, like I said, don't hold curl like they used to. So we gotta leave it and let it set for a little bit and totally cool off. So I'm gonna go get some water, answer some emails, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and we're gonna brush it through and do like that, and that's how we do it. There you go. This is kind of my go-to when I like have freshly washed hair day one, want it to look banging. This is what I do. Very easy, very similar results to the Dyson Airwrap. What the actual fuck? Excuse me? This was not like this when I left the house. So we're gonna redo it, and I'm gonna show you how I do my slicked back bun. Okay, it's the tutorial you've been waiting for. Okay, so I already have product in my hair, so it looks a little crazy. So first thing first, you're going to pull like your top layer of hair. My hair looks disgusting. I promise this isn't all grease. A lot of it is. And then we're just gonna twist this up. Okay, this tutorial is gonna be way easier for any of you who do not have extensions because having extensions adds a little bit of added challenge to this hairstyle. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start with dirty, greasy hair, and you're gonna use the OUAI matte pomade. I already have some of this in my hair, so I'm not gonna use very much, but we'll just use a little bit and put it in the sides because we need it to be slick, honey. We want it to look fucking slippery. The key is this brush. I got this from a random little store in Larchmont. It says Teaze by Phillip, and it's like a little teasing brush. And that is going to get us smooth. You're gonna need for this the OUAI pomade, 2 hair ties, teasing brush, and hairspray. I'm gonna slick this back, and look, it looks like shit. And you're gonna come in with your brush. And again, if you don't have extensions, this is gonna be way easier because I kind of have to maneuver like around them and like tuck them in if they pop out. That was actually pretty good. My extensions need to be tucked or pulled back anywhere I do that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And then I like to put my pony a little bit higher. So not like in the back of your head, like straight in the middle, but a little bit like up here. I think they would call that the crown. So once you have it all slicked back and you're happy with the sides slicked back, you're going to secure it with a hair tie. Now we're gonna do the top layer. Again, I already have pomade in my hair, so it's looking a little extra slick. So I'm not gonna put more on top, but I would usually take more of this pomade and put it on top of these. So for this top layer, just wanna make sure your part is center. And I kinda like to sweep down and back on this top layer. We're just adding this to the ponytail we already have. And you can play around with what looks best for your face shape as far as how much you wanna swoop down. And I like my part to just go here. I don't take it all the way back. I just do it at the front and then sweep that stuff back. So that looks pretty good to me. You're gonna take another hair tie. You're gonna secure it. And then here I take out a couple pieces just by the ears here. You can either leave this as like a pony look. I think that looks good too. Sometimes I'll do just the pony. I'm gonna show you how to do the bun. So I actually lied to you. You need 3 hair ties. You're just going to twist your hair nice and tight and then swoop it around like that, leaving this little chunk out. And you're just gonna secure it with a hair tie. I like to twist it so it's coming out the side here. Just a tiny bit more pomade and run it through the ends to give it that little 90s spike. You gotta make sure this is secure because you don't wanna have any of those ugly bits that I had when I first started this video. What the actual fuck? So this is looking pretty sleek. And then I just hairspray. And there you have it. Very slick back bun. That also kind of gives you a facelift because it's so fucking tight. Since I've gone brown, my hair gets so greasy so fast. So this hairstyle is like my saving grace because it's like greased down, but that's the vibe. So we're going with it. And we have made it to the last part of the video where I'm going to show you how I do my hair in these little piggies. For me, this is like a good day 3 kind of hairstyle. So I'm just plugging in, I have this T3 curling wand. I'll link the exact one in the description of the video to touch up the curls. Then I got these little brown hair ties off of Amazon. You can get them to match like whatever hair color you have. Again, I'll link these in the description of the video. But the hair tie you use is a key aspect in making this hairstyle look good. So to start, I'm just gonna put some dry shampoo in. I have really been loving the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. This is a new formula for them, I think, but it is expensive. The other key thing you need is this IGK 30,000 feet volume powder spray. And I put this in, a little goes a long way, at the front here. And I actually, just, you know what? Just put it all over the roof. So what I do, I like to take this first little section like this. So about that big. I section that off, and then if you have extensions like me, I just make sure that I pull pieces that will cover my first extension here. And mine, I really need to get them moved up so they're a bit harder to cover at the moment. So then I just take one of the little hair ties. Nice and tight. So the key is you want that volume there like that. And then I just match it on the other side like so. That's looking pretty good as is, but I just want to touch up the front pieces here and freshen up the curls a little bit. Because like I said, I've noticed now that my hair is brown, it just doesn't hold curl quite as well as it used to. And if I'm touching up my curls, I just make sure to spray my hair with another heat protectant to make sure that our hair is staying as healthy as possible. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go around and just make sure all the curls are looking nice and fresh. Okay, and then once we've got it all curled, I just do some hairspray Again, this totally just depends on how your hair holds curl. And let's let that sit for like 10 minutes, okay? I'll be back. After that sets, I just give it a brush through. And I actually keep a little mini wet brush in my purse so I can kind of do this fluffing thing when I'm out and about. And there you have it. That's how I do my little piggy look. So those are like my 3 most done styles of how I do my hair. There you have it. Let me know which one's your favorite. I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Love you.